so glad to be with you today. My name is Saramarie Smith, and I am an avid outdoor enthusiast. I grew up in the mountains, been at lakes and streams and camping a lot of my life, and now I have 2 little boys of my own, and my husband and I love to take them outside. We love to let them grow up in the wilderness and the mountains, exploring waterfalls, to really let them have a lot of the things we both loved as kids and help get them outside and low on media. It's good because there's lots of entertainment to find. A couple of the things we love to do before we're out hiking. This is kind of actually a morning ritual for us. We love to take Lifelong Vitality and Mito 2 Max. It really just gives us that extra energy that if we're on a trail, maybe we're going in the evening and we've been at work during the day or have been chasing kids during the day and need a little extra energy, we'll take some Mito 2 Max that just gets us excited and wakes up our body a little bit, along with maybe some Motivate oil that we can roll on and breathe in. It just gets us excited to go. Sometimes the 4-year-old needs a little extra encouragement, and that Motivate oil is so good for him. It just gets him out there and excited. So those are a few of the things that we do before we go. But this is my hiking backpack that we take with us a lot because it's really important to have water on the trail. So we always have lots of water, and so we're using a hydration pack all the time, which means we have to also be cleaning it later, and I'll get to some of that. But we have a lot of essential oils in the backpack, and I love to keep them with me because they're easy to just pack and take. We keep them mostly in there, so they're with us whenever we need them. And I want to share with you what those are. So Terra Shield is a really awesome oil, and I love that it comes in this spray top now because it's really easy to just spray on your ankles, on your arms, on your pants. When you're outside, whether you're camping or on the trail, you're going to be in nature, and we're in somebody else's home at that point. And those little bugs and whatever else is around don't really love the smell of Terra Shield, and so they'll kind of leave you alone, and you get to just enjoy the nature without it being all over you. So we love to spray Terra Shield on, and sometimes we'll add a little bit of lemongrass or arbor vitae to that, sometimes even cedarwood. Sometimes we forget our Terra Shield, which means we need a little help after because those bugs get right to us. And we use lavender and Purify to just really soothe and calm the skin. It's very comforting and relieving to put those on. You don't even need to rub them in because a lot of times that irritates the skin a little bit more, but when the skin is irritated, these two are some of the best, just for that quick relief when you're out. Also on the trail, we love to use Breathe. When I'm outside, I love just that fresh air, that crisp feeling of being able to breathe in without any pollution or anything else around. But there's something about using the Breathe oil in connection with that just makes me feel like I'm going to be able to breathe through my whole body, and it's so exhilarating to just feel that deepness of breath that Breathe can bring. And so we use Breathe, we use the roller, and a lot of the things we take with us on hiking and camping are roller bottles because they're so easy to use. They're easy for me, they're easy for my kids, and with Breathe, I'll just take a little bit and rub it right in the palm of my hand, rub it together, and just breathe it in, and it just opens all my airways. It gets me excited to be out because I know it's going to be a little bit easier to get up that trail. To keep this fresh scent with me all the time, we'll rub it on our chests, and it really just helps that freshness stay with us the whole time we're going. And sometimes it's really great when we're hiking up some steep hills to just keep those airways clear. So we love our Breathe. Another one we use a lot is Melaleuca, which is great because as you're out there and you're running and you don't see a tree root or a rock and you fall and trip on the trail, it's just great to help your skin after. It really will soothe and help protect and cover that skin irritation or little minor cuts and other things that you're going to get from falling. So it's a really great one to help your skin just be protected as you continue going down your trail or on your adventure. Adventures are so exciting, and we want to keep them really fun. My kids are little, and so it's really important that we keep it fun so that they want to be around. We also use frankincense essential oil along with balance. And some of the reasons why I love these are because outside is where we have this great connection to other people, to nature, to a higher power. Whatever it is that we're looking for that connection, frankincense and balance really help us find that. They allow us to just be peaceful where we are, to relieve some of the stress of the day, and just be present in the moment. They're so focusing and so grounding that you just can take in where you are. And that's a huge, huge blessing, because I feel like we need those moments of connection. We need just be playing with each other and talking and feeling alive outside. Another thing we love to use on the trail or when we're camping is On Guard sanitizing mist. And the reason we love this is because it's a really quick, easy way to clean our hands. When we're outside, we don't always have soap and water that are really easy to get to and wash our hands, but we're also getting a little bit dirty. So those are great, especially if we're gonna eat or do anything else, we can just spray off our hands. A lot of times the baby will need a diaper change on the way, and it is so great to be able to clean my hands after when I don't have that soap and water. So those are two that we use all the time. When we're up at the trail, maybe we get to the top or we're at a waterfall and we just feel surrounded in this great place, and those just really bring it all home for us. So make us just feel peaceful. So there are a couple other products I'd love to keep in my bag for an as needed basis. I really love the doTERRA lip balm because it just feels so fresh and it keeps my lips from feeling gross, especially out in the sun where you're getting so hot and you're at higher elevations a lot of the time. This is a great product to keep. I also really love to use Deep Blue and Immortelle. If there's a steep downhill and I'm feeling a little bit sore, those are great. I like to just have Deep Blue for a warming and cooling sensation that provides a little bit of sweet relief, just quick on the trail. I also really love to use Immortelle if there are any skin irritations or from any falls or bumps, that I can apply that and it helps keep my skin clean. It will help my skin feel rejuvenated and just get right back to its normal self. So we use a lot of oils while we're on the trail. We also use them in camping. At night, if you're getting back to your tent after being out exploring, you've got kids that need to go to bed, or maybe you're a little restless, you need to wind down, you're not in your bed, it's just a little different. We love to use lavender or serenity, sometimes peace essential oil. Any of those are our go-tos that just we can rub on our hands, we can breathe them in. They just help us wind down. They help our mind relax. They help everyone try and relax at the same time, because you know if you've ever slept in a tent with kids, it's a little bit tricky getting everyone to sleep at the same time. So it's so nice to be able to have the essential oils to help us all unwind, to help us calm down, to feel relaxed, to then wake up the next morning and be ready to go again, to be ready to adventure. I love those. The tent is a very special place where you get to cuddle and laugh and tell stories, and it's just so great to also get that sleep you need to really be excited to be around everybody else in the morning too. So when we're packing up, when we're cleaning, when we're on our way home, I really like to use Digestin and lavender as we're driving back down through the canyon, and often sometimes even up the canyon. It helps to alleviate any of that upset stomach. It also really helps to just calm everybody. And maybe people aren't excited to go home, maybe they are. Digestin and lavender are great ones for the car. They really help that drive be smooth. So recommend those to keep in your car when you're going through canyons or just even on long drives. When we get home, oftentimes we need to clean things, and especially where we drink a lot of water, the hydration pack gets used a lot. And sometimes it doesn't always get emptied right away. So we always want to clean it out so it's fresh and clean. We don't worry about any contamination or getting sick from our own water sources. If we didn't want to worry about that, we'd probably just drink water from the streams, right? But since we do want to keep it clean, I use a little bit of On Guard cleaner concentrate and a little bit of lemon oil, just maybe one drop, swish it with the water, maybe just a little bit to a liter of water, 1 or 2 drops, and just a couple drops of the cleaner as well. Swish it around, rinse it out, and it always just leaves my hydration pack smelling really clean, which makes me feel confident to use it the next time. I also really love to clean the mouthpiece on it because a lot of times we're all sharing it. And along the trail, we'll use On Guard Mist to even clean it if we need to, and it's just a great cleanser all around. So recommend those to keep with you as well. Deep Blue Polyphenol is a great one when you're home, and it just supports your whole musculoskeletal system. And after you've been out and your body's had a good workout, that is a great one to be taking to just help you rejuvenate and feel really good again. So I give you a lot of tips today, a lot of essential oils that we use, because I've been using essential oils for almost 8 years now, and they are just a part of what we do. But don't feel like you have to start in the same place we are. A lot of these can be helpful tips, and you can incorporate what works for you. Your adventures have to be fun and simple so you can get back out there over and over. Find the tips, the oils that are your favorites. I highly recommend everyone at least have Breathe and Melaleuca and lavender with them anytime they're outdoors. Start with those and build your collection from there so that you get to have all these great experiences. And as you're outdoors, your adventure, like you're in such a great place, so many great moments and memories to be made. Don't let anything keep you from having a good time. And the essential oils just really add to that experience and the happiness that comes when you get to be outside.